Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we will be talking about Dogecoin and some of the technicals, because Dogecoin has been pumping in the very recent days due to Elon Musk's speculations with Twitter. So we will be talking about why Dogecoin is pumping, what Elon Musk is potentially planning to do with Dogecoin, and maybe integrating it with Twitter. And also thank you guys so much for the support on the interview with Da Vinci and Carl. Really try to pick their brains out for some information. Da Vinci is a very knowledgeable guy, so is Carl, and I was blessed to have them and interview them. So let's look into Dogecoin. So I wanted to start off in April, because in April 14th, that is actually when Elon Musk decided to offer to buy Twitter. And as you can see, there's not much price movement. We can see that it's not much price movement at all. But then on the 25th of April, Twitter decided to accept Elon Musk's offer, and because of that, we rallied. God, I always struggle finding this long position. There we go. Okay, so from the open of this candle to the close, we went up about 20% in one single day, and the next day we pretty much came back the exact percentage down. So this was when the offer was accepted. Then we go down to we go forward all the way to July 8th, which is when, let me see, I marked it on the chart. We see that he wants out. So in July 8th, he wants out of the deal. And if we zoom in, we can see that this was a shooting star candle on the daily chart, and kind of the top of the double top, I would say. So this is the neckline, and we had a double top pattern, and followed by that, we dumped a lot. So what the best thing about TA is a measure of buyers and sellers. So fundamentals reflect on TA because it is the psychology of how traders behave. So clearly, before Twitter said that they want out, you could have seen that we were forming a double top pattern, which is already bearish, and then it was confirmed by the he wants out. So this caused Dogecoin to drop a amount from the neckline. No, actually, let's do it from the close of this candle. So we dropped in the next 2-3 days by about 12 and 13%. So yeah, by about 10 to 13%. So that is significant as well. And the next move came in, I believe it was August 25th. Yeah, so it was on the 4th of October. So this is when he decides to buy Twitter once again. And by the way, I will talking about some of the events that happen, why he decides not to buy and to sell. It's mainly because of a deal that Twitter had between a company, and this was not, they tried to make it so it was not reflected in the deal. They owed some money, but at the end, Twitter made it clear that it wasn't breaching the contract. Oh, my camera left. It wasn't breaching the contract, so it didn't matter, and Elon had to hold up with the deal. So this is when he decides to buy again. He has no other option, and we see another crazy pump in Dogecoin. Okay, the camera disappears when I do something with the chart. I'll find a solution for that next time. But yeah, when he decides to buy again, we go up by 7%. Again, by a quick downfall back to where we started again. But then he notifies co-investors on the 25th of October. And I think this was when CZ tweeted that they were confirmed to send the $500 million. They were confirmed to send the $500 million to Elon Musk to invest. And by the way, as I mentioned in the stream with Carl, Elon, a rumor is that Elon's not paying $1 from his pocket. He did buy, I think it was when he sold Tesla shares, he did buy a certain, I think 9 point something percent of Twitter, but the rest, it was funded by big institutions and big venture capital funds. And Binance was one of them. So this is when he notifies co-investors, and within 1 day of him doing so, Twitter jumps in price by almost 3.4%. And then, of course, on the 27th of October, speculation rises, and we rise from that October 25th, we rise literally 100 I mean, if I were to go to the top of this wick, that means we rose about 150% unleveraged. So unleveraged 150%. And this is complete speculation because Elon Musk never said that he was going to integrate Dogecoin into Twitter. It's just pure speculation, which is why I do not personally hold altcoins other than Bitcoin, because all these altcoins, there's these weird news that cause it to pump and dump, and a lot of speculation. Of course, there's speculation with Bitcoin as well, but it's a much less volatile speculation compared to other altcoins, I would say. So that's why I don't hold altcoins that much, other than startups. But yeah, so this is what caused Twitter, Dogecoin to explode. So let's go back to the chart, and now we're seeing this huge shooting star candle, which is always bearish because it means that the buyers are exhausted and the sellers are gaining more power, meaning we could have a imminent short-term reversal. But if we go into the 4-hourly charts, we could be forming a bull flag, but I wouldn't be too sure because the momentum is just topped out. So if we break up, then yeah, maybe we could continue higher. But personally, I think we will break down. I don't know yet for sure. If it breaks up, it may well continue. But in my opinion, looking at the stochastic, looking at the Arun, it's beginning to come down. So is the CCI. I think we will break down and potentially retest back to this support of 0.08 cents. So that's what it looks like. So that is the quick update on Dogecoin. This is Tesla. Tesla rose in price as well from Elon acquiring Twitter. It rebounded. Of course, it pretty much did a double top here and sell, but now it's rebounding as well. And Bitcoin, let's have a quick look into Bitcoin. Well, Bitcoin's doing fine. We're still in this descending wedge and we're bouncing around. We still haven't broken out or broken down, so not sure yet. I'm just waiting for this neckline to be broken. If it does, then we could enter a demo trade. Why not? Looking at the Bitcoin longs and liquidations, long versus shorts, it's pretty stable right now, 56% to 43%. So I wouldn't say much. Fear and greed index at 34, still pretty, fear is good in terms of it's a good buying scenario, apparently. So not financial advice, by the way. This is what they say. So when there's high greed in the market, then it's a good time to sell. If there is fear in the market, then it's a good time to buy. It's still in fear, so it could be a good time to buy potentially. We're in the Bitcoin rainbow chart. We are literally on the edge of the rainbow, and if this falls below, retest down with volume, I think it could be very bearish for Bitcoin. In the crypto bubbles, we could see Doge is number one, climbing by 102%, and we can see Aptos dumping. I guess it's the early investors beginning to dump their coins. Not too sure, but we can see a big dump on Aptos. Elon Musk's, so this is the second news. It's that Elon Musk is planning to launch a super app called X. So what the speculations are is he's going to make Twitter into competing with like WeChat and stuff, because he's wanting to make it a super app where it's a browser, it's a messaging service, FaceTime service. It could potentially bring down Instagram and Facebook and all these other competitors. And what the speculation is, he could potentially integrate Dogecoin as a payment service as a part of this Super X app. And in terms of his future wants to do with Twitter, he's saying he wants to bring back Donald Trump, as mentioned before, and potentially raise the Twitter Blue service in terms of advantages, causing the revenue that's most significant to Twitter coming from these subscriptions. And also he wants to bring a bunch more people. I think it said that he wants to have 600 million people using the application. That's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Again, appreciate all the support. We'll be dropping some content. By the way, Twitter, we've gone a lot of views on Twitter. We made this short with Carl, and I said like 45 instead of 35 years. It was so funny, guys. But yeah, you guys are in the comments. It's been pretty brutal, but yeah, what to do. So, but thank you for all the support. We'll try to do my best, again, providing the most value to you guys, and hopefully we'll do some motivational stuff for the young ones out there too. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video, which is hopefully tomorrow. So take care, guys, and see you. Bye bye.